Cosmos, and this is Paetyn Cummings.
In Maxwell Anderson's play, Mary of Scotland, the political rivalry of two queens is made a desperate and personal contest between two strong-willed, very human women,
Elizabeth I
and Mary Stuart.
The scene is a room in Carlisle Castle, England. Here, Mary is held prisoner. By whom and for what crime, she does not know.
Mary has been visited by two lords who have demanded that she sign an abdication. Refusing, she demands to be told what charges are held against her, who is her accuser, and who has ordered her imprisonment in England, to which she fled for safety. The answers, the lords reply, must come from a judge higher than they. I have seen but a poor likeness, yet I believe this is Elizabeth.
I am Elizabeth.
Have I been so much a problem?
Have you not? When the winds blow down the houses, and there's a running and arming of men, and a great cry of praise and blame. In the center of all this storm is a queen. She's beautiful, as I see you are.
You flatter me.
It's more like envy. You see this line drawn between my brows? No wash or ointment, or wearing a straight plaster in the night will take that line away. Yet I'm not much older than you, and had looks too once.
Can it be as I've hoped? Can it be that you come to me as a friend, meaning me well? Oh, if that were so, I have great power to love. Let them buzz forever between us, those men with messages in mind, and you'll find me still there, and smiling, open-hearted, unchanging.
Nay, pledge not too much, my dear. For in these uncertain times, it's slippery going for all of us. If you keep your place on this rolling ball, let the mountains slide and slip to the valleys. Put no hand to them, or they'll pull you after.
But does this mean you can lend me no hand? Or I'll pull you down?
You have too loving a heart, I fear, and too bright a face to be a queen.
That's not what's charged against me. You are the Queen of England, and I am held prisoner in England. Why am I held, and who is it that holds me?
It was to my interest, child, to protect you, lest violence be offered to a princess and set a precedent. Is there anyone in England who could hold you against my will?
And I ask you as a sovereign, speaking to you as an equal, I be allowed to go and fight my own battles.
You will never govern, Mary. If I let you go, there will be long broils in Scotland, dangers, and ripe ones to my peace at home. To be fair to my own people, this must not be.
Now speak once what your will is and what behind it. You wish me here? You wish me in prison? Have we come to that?
It's safer.
Who do you wish to rule Scotland if not my Stuart line?
I think it were better for both our kingdoms if you remained my guest.
Elizabeth, I have been here a long while already. It seems so. If it's your policy to keep me, shut me up, I can argue no more. No, I beg now. There's one I love in the north. You know that. And my life's there. My throne's there. My name to be defended. And I must lie here darkened from news and from the sun. Lie here impaled on a brain's agony. Wondering even sometimes if I were what they said me, a carrion thing in my desires. Can you understand this? No. I speak it too brokenly to be understood. But I beg you, as you are a woman and I am, and our brightness fails soon enough at best, let me go. Let me have my life once more in my dear house of mine. For I rot away here in my mind and what I think of myself. Some death tinge falls over one in prison.
It will grow worse, not better. I've known strong men shut up alone for years. It's not their hair turns white only. They sicken within and scourge themselves. If you would think like a queen, this is no place for you. The brain taints here till all desires are alike. Be advised and sign the abdication.
It was this you wanted from the first. How could I have been mistaken in you for an instant?
You are not mistaken. I am all women I must be. One's a young girl, as young and harrowed as you are, one who could weep to see you here. And the next is a bitterness at what I have lost and can never have. And the last is the basilisk you saw. This stands guard and I obey it. Lady, you came to Scotland, a fixed and subtle enemy, more dangerous to me than you've ever known. This could not be borne, and I set myself to pull you out and down you are.
When was I your enemy?
Your life was a threat to mine, your throne to my throne, your policy a threat.
How? Why?
It was you or I. Do you know that? The one of us must win, and I must always win. The Lords have sent a parchment for you to sign. Sign it and live.
If I sign it, do I live where I please, go free?
Nay, I would you might, but you'd go to Bothwell, and the two of you might be too much for Moray. No, you'll live with me in London. There are other loves, my dear. You'll find amusement in the court. I assure you, it's better than a cell.
And if I do not sign this abdication?
You've tasted prison. Try a diet of it.
And so I will.
And do you fancy they'll rescue you from an English prison? Why, let them try it.
Even that they may do. I wait for Bothwell, and I wait here.
Where you will wait, bear in mind, is for me to say, give up Bothwell, give up your throne if you have a life worth living.
I will not.
I can wait.
And will not, because you play to lose. This trespass against God will be known. The nations will know it, mine and yours. They will see you as I see you, and pull you down.
Child, I've studied this gambit before I play it. Each year, I will send this paper to you. Not signing, you will step from one cell to another. Step lower and lower always, until you reach the last. Forgotten among men, forgotten among causes. A race that calls to fallen gods, and another generation that's lost your name. Wait then for Bothwell's rescue. It will never come.
I may never see him?
Never. It would not be wise.
And suppose indeed you won within our lifetime, God's spies that watch the fall of great and little, they will find you out. I will wait for that. Wait longer than a life, till men in the times unscroll you. Study the tricks you play, and laugh, as I shall laugh. Being known I'm your better, haunted by your demon, driven to death or exiled by you unjustly. Why, when it's all done, it's my name I care for, my name and heart to keep them clean. Win now, take your triumph now, for I win men's hearts in the end.
What will be said about us in after years by men to come? I control that, being who I am. It will be said of me that I governed well and justly, but of you, cousin, that your life, shot through with ill love, battened on lechery, became an ensign of evil that men tore down and trampled.
This will be said, but who will say it? It's a lie, will be known as a lie.
You lived with Bothwell before Darnley died. You and Bothwell murdered Darnley.
And that's a lie!
Your letters, my dear. Your letters to Bothwell prove it. We have those letters.
Then they're forged and false, for I never wrote them.
It may be they were forged. But will that matter, Mary, if they're believed? All history is forged.
You would do this?
It is already done.
And still I win. A demon has no children. You have none, will have none, can have none perhaps. This crooked track you've drawn me on, cover it deep and heap infamy over it. In myself I know you to be an eater of dust. Set me lower this year by year, till the last is an oubliette, as you promised, and my name inscribed on the four winds. Still I win. I have been a woman, and I have loved as a woman loves, lost as a woman loses. I have borne a son, and he will rule Scotland and England. You have no heir. A devil has no children.
You shall suffer for this, slowly.
And that I can do. A woman can do that. Come, turn this key. I have an end for you in mind, where you will burn and feel it. Live where you like, and softly.
Once more, I ask you, and patiently, give up your throne.
No, devil. My pride is stronger than yours, and my heart beats blood such as yours has never known. And in this dungeon, I win here, alone.
Good night, then.
Aye, good night.
You won't hear from your maids again, I think. It's been said they're bringing news from the north.
I thank you for all of your kindness.